that try to do the sleeper stretch, they get a pinch in the front side of their shoulder rather than a stretch in the back. If that's the case for you, then we're gonna do this crossbody stretch, which is gonna stretch the same tissues in just a little bit more of a friendly position for some athletes. So I'm gonna find the lateral border of my shoulder blade. So I find this straight bone that makes up my shoulder blade, the outside of my scapula, and I'm gonna actually get that pinned up against a rack, against the corner of a wall, anything I can find, so that as I stretch my arm across, my shoulder blade doesn't protract with me. We're getting that pulled back, and then we can really get an intense stretch on the muscles that connect the shoulder blade to the back of the humerus. So I'm gonna stretch straight across. I feel a good stretch right here in the back of the shoulder. I'm gonna hold that for a minute. After a minute's up, I'm gonna do an isometric muscle contraction. So I'm gonna push this arm that way. This hand is gonna match its pressure, so these two are just gonna be squeezing towards each other. And we're gonna take a few seconds to increase how hard we're pushing. Then we're gonna push as hard as we can for 10 seconds, and then we're gonna slowly relax. When that time's up, we're gonna stay in the stretch, but I'm gonna take this hand and I'm gonna actively think of reaching it further across. And I'm gonna do the same. Build up, 10 seconds pushing really hard, slowly build down. Now because I'm at in range here, I'm at the end of what I can stretch into, it's not gonna go anywhere, but I'm gonna really try my hardest to pull that across as hard as I can. After we're done with that contraction, we're then gonna stretch again for another minute and then repeat the push and pull one more time. That's how we're gonna stretch out the posterior shoulder with the cross-body horizontal adduction stretch, and we're adding some Pails and rails, some isometric muscle contraction at in range there to basically hit save on the mobility gains that we're getting from the stretch.